Okay, so this is a very touchy subject for, let's just say, every female that is involved in the spiritual journey. Okay, and I said I'd never make a video or I'd never publicly speak about this fad or this idea that has been implanted in women's brains, just like when women growing up as little girls, there's been an implantation, if that's even a word, of that a woman needs to be married. Now, I have nothing against marriage. However, this topic is about twin flames. In any time I've ever gotten into a conversation about this, I've had women attack me. I don't even just mean verbally, energetically, I mean physically attack me, because they believe and they will go to the extreme to protect a man that they believe is their twin flame. Okay? And this can be just some random guy that recently met. It can even be a guy that they've never even met. There's this idea that every woman who's in the journey of spirituality has a twin flame. Now, let me just clear some things out, okay? I remember I had a video 2 years ago, it was probably like 45 minutes, saying that you don't have a twin flame if, rather than you do have a twin flame, because I was like, you need to check mark. If this isn't you, then you don't have a twin flame, and I'm sorry if I've offended you. That whole idea of twin flame, people don't know who they are. Most people don't know. It takes an entire lifetime of being solitary, introverted, constantly fighting this society, questioning themselves, questioning their identity, and really looking within. Because every time we define ourselves, we find that it really isn't us. So how is it that you can say that you have a twin flame when you don't know who you are? What is a twin flame? Can you tell me what a twin flame is? Well, it's this. Yet, you're having a hard time coming to the determination, coming to the facts, coming to the actualization that this person that you're claiming, you're labeling yourself that you have a twin flame with a man or a woman who is not even physically, emotionally, and energetically draining you, but this person is raping you. And I mean full out rape. And you are ready to drown yourself in misery and give yourself to someone who's raping you. Now, if anyone's going to talk about rape, let me tell you right here, okay? Women, the divine feminine has been raped in all her glory, okay? I can understand certain aspects of where you're coming from. Actually, I can understand all these areas of where you're coming from. But as a woman who's all about self-empowerment, and I'm here to empower other women to get out of this mindset, okay? From a woman who comes from a background, comes from an ancestry that all the women were raped, okay? As an Armenian, the Armenians were the first Christian nation in this world. Second was the Ethiopians. Most of it's dissolved, it's ripped away, it's destroyed. And you'll only find this in the ancient Armenian books. And that was the Armenians and the Ethiopians, I believe, have already mixed a long time ago, a very long time ago, maybe even before Christianity, way before Christianity. I believe it. Okay, but even after, there was, I don't want to get into that right now, but there are historians that, were burned at the stake, they were hanged, they were crucified, and connection, okay? Which is why I've always said in the past that the Armenians weren't just a white race. You know, the Armenians have always been a tribal, mixed, different. But anyways, I don't want to get into that. Not all of you are Armenian, but you know, like, I want to say where I'm coming from and where the women and the divine feminine has been raped in all of her glory. And so we as females are obviously healing from that, okay? And so we're obviously used to, I mean, go to the Middle East. There's countries where it doesn't matter if you're Jew, Christian, Muslim. It's part of their culture and society to downgrade women, to frown upon them, and that the man is, you know, and that's their reality. That's what they have to go through, you know, and it's going to take another 2,000 years until that shifts, you know, and that, you know, that those areas, maybe, who knows, but I just want to say, there are people that have attacked me, and the fucking fact is, you are being raped, okay? You are being raped. And it hurts as a woman, it hurts as a human. Above and beyond, it hurts as a human. You know, nowadays there's rights for everything, but I find that humanity has left itself out of these rights. It's like everybody has rights. They, you know, and like sooner or later, the crystals are going to have their own rights. But what about humanity as a whole? You know? I mean, if anybody is gonna be a man hater, it probably should have been me. If anybody would be, you know, bisexual or gay or lesbian, that probably should have been me. But it's not, because I love myself. You know, I love myself enough to know that I deserve better. And you should too. Just because someone's saying they're your twin flame, just because you're reading about twin flames and how this new age stuff, you know, the divine feminine and the masculine, which I completely understand. Hey, I've even said it myself. But I just don't use these definitions, guys. Sometimes I'm afraid of myself to even sometimes say, you know, I'm a spiritual guide. I'm a shaman. I do spells, and it's not even spells, those type of spells that most people believe. My spells are a reality. That right now, this is a spell because I'm talking. Okay? We live in a world where there's water, air, fire, and earth. Spirit, physical body. These are forms of witchcraft. You don't have to literally physically take a voodoo doll and conjure up spirits when spirits are all around us. All we gotta do is talk. We're sending energy to each other, you know? So, I'm asking you to please look above it. You know, there's so many people, and I'm not gonna get into names, and I'm not here to offend anybody, and I'm not gonna direct, and I'm not gonna give names out, but there are so many women who watch me, okay? And they take advice from me, and they watch my videos, and then they create videos on how they've met their twin flame and their mission with their twin flame when they don't even have a twin flame. They don't have a twin flame, and they know it. Deep down, they know it. And you know what? Like I said, I'm not here to be like, oh, some sort of, you know, I came from the stars and I have a twin flame. I don't want to talk like that. I don't want to think like that. Listen, I came here on a mission to speak my truth. I've been through hell and back 5 million times, okay? And let me tell you, hell is on earth, and people are creating it. Left, right, and center. People are creating this hell. Years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, there was this girl, beautiful girl, African Canadian girl, and her entire channel, YouTube channel, was about twin flames, okay? Which I don't have a problem with, you know, to each their own. I had respect for her, I still do. But this girl, 90% of her videos was her breaking down in front of the camera, obsessing on why every time she sleeps with her twin flame, he ignores her for 4 or 5 months. I met a girl, again, I had a video, I had talked about this in October, younger than me. And I met the guy that she was talking about. And I don't want to get into races, but I'm just gonna bring it up because all races, we're all humans, right? He was Asian, she's European, and she would cry like every day, every night. Oh, my twin flame, he's my twin flame, he's my twin flame. He's sleeping with every woman, but every time he comes, he does a healing on her. She feels drained after, she sleeps with them, and then he goes and sleeps with other women. And then he says, oh, I love you, you're my twin soul, you're my twin flame, that's why I keep coming back to you. And then he goes to other women. Please respect yourself, okay? Like, I don't know. It's unbelievable. Again, I said I would never talk about these things, but I mean, if I can just take this and put it here and just, like, I always see myself sometimes like, how would I feel if I was in her shoes, which I have been in. Not that I've thought about myself in that way, but like I said, coming from that rape, and the divine feminine has been raped, and men seeing, and let me tell you how these dimensions and these earth realities and energetic fields and cycles and spirals work. Whatever it is that you are welcoming and allowing is going to continue. Okay? Whatever you attract, you believe. Whatever you see, you believe, unless you're consistently, continuously going within and working within. If you're allowing yourself to believe something and allowing another to take something from you and for them to give you their shit and to make you believe into something, and then you go working on your spirituality, and then you're drained. Can you imagine what that's doing to the entire collective? And this is why so many women and people are being affected, because we're all connected. We're all, if all these women are doing readings for each other and they're accepting a man raping them, not only are you allowing yourself to be raped, but you're allowing these women to be raped. You're allowing every other woman to be raped. And it's manifesting in the Middle East. And that Middle East is going to Europe. And it's coming to North America. People talking about, well, we're in Canada, we're in America, why should we care what's going on in the United States? Honey, you don't know what's going on. You don't know the plan. You don't even know how America and Canada is the greatest freedom shit lie. You're not free here when it comes to what they want you to believe. What do you think these chips are? What do you think these debit cards are? It's a training. It's a training for your identity to be destroyed. Okay? There are plans for chips to be implanted in your DNA so that you are controlled. So that whatever's happening in the Middle East starts happening here. And when you allow yourself as a light worker, as a healer, as a teacher, as a reader, as whatever it is you are, to believe in these twin flames and to allow yourself to destroy yourself, to destroy your own power for another man, and then you attack another woman who's here to protect you and empower you, and then you're reading for these women, and you're sending energies to these women. you are helping out these groups of genocide activists. Do you know what a genocide is? It's destroying an entire culture and an entire race, an entire human race. And you know what? At the end of the day, they don't care if you're black, they don't care if you're white, they don't care if you're Asian, they don't care if you're blue, they don't care if you're red, they don't care if you're... They don't care. At the end of the day, at the end of the century, at the end of the whatever, however long it takes, all they care is about power, greed, and money. Money. Money is the more important thing. They want to control everyone. They don't care who makes it. They don't care if you're black. They don't care if you're white. That whole thing I was talking about the Amalekites. How it's written in the Hebrew Bible, oh, they're intelligent people. The Armenians, the Europeans, they're intelligent people, according to this Hebrew Bible. I'm not saying I believe this. I'm not saying white is better than brown or green or whatever. I don't believe in any. I believe we're humans, okay? And we humans should stick together. These groups you find on the internet, okay? Oh, white's better than this. Black's better than this. Oh my God. We're at a stage in... We're going through this huge universal shift that if us humans don't stick together, like I said, there's so many rights, gay rights, feminist rights, and they're all killing each other, okay? If we don't all stick together as humans, all these governmental power, greed, power, weapon, they're all going to take force because we're running around in circles trying to defend who's better than the other when they're sitting there laughing their asses off because they got all the power and they've raped our freedom away, just like these twin souls. Okay? You have to know that not everything is trustworthy in this new age stuff. You got to take it with a grain of salt, just like religion. I'm not bashing anybody that believes in religion. If you want to believe in something, as long as it makes you better, as long as it brings spirit within you and to help you out in life, that's great. But there is an upside and a downside to everything. I'm not perfect. I don't expect you to think I'm perfect. I'm not some person that's, oh yeah, praise me. I'm the goddess of this new century. I'm not here for you to praise me. I'm not here for any of that. I'm here to speak about the truth of what's going down, what's being hidden, and how these women are being disrespected. It's got to stop. Stop believing in the shit. Stop putting up on your YouTube videos how you have a twin flame and you have a mission with your twin flame when you don't. Start loving yourselves, okay? Love yourselves, live your life, do your spiritual businesses, get paid for your readings. You're getting a reading about a woman talking about a twin flame. You're the reader, you're the healer, you're the teacher. You got to be able to learn what this means for you in order to enlighten this other women, because it's spiraling, people. We are ushering the new age. We are ushering this new aeon. We are ushering the age of Horus right now as we speak. So it's up to you. Are you ushering empowerment for men, women, youth, and children, or are you allowing more rape to take place? I mean, the answer is within you. It's too much. It's too much. I don't even know what these definitions of boyfriend and girlfriend is here in North America. Okay, yeah, I'm born in Canada, but I have a very, very strong cultural heritage. Very, very strong. And my ancestry, if I didn't grow up with my cultural heritage, despite the religious propaganda, I would probably an ignorant person running around claiming to have a twin flame and plastering it all over the place. I'm so sorry if I'm offending you and you're one of those twin flame, you know, goers and chanters, but please, I did not create this channel. I'm not here to give you no BS. I'm not here to make you feel that there is something when there. These boyfriends and girlfriends take advantage of each other. Okay? Most people don't even know, they don't even know how to commit to that. Every boyfriend I've ever had, I'd freaking run away from. They were rapists. You know what I mean? You know how many times I've almost been married? That I had to run away from? Because I gotta get married? Because he can financially take care of me? Only because of that? But I can't love him? Hell, I didn't even know what love was, how to love a man. Because I wasn't realizing that I gotta love myself first. Then that stuff unfolds. And then it doesn't unfold just like that, like in a split second. That takes time. So for me, for anybody else to come out and say they have a twin flame when they don't even. This beautiful soul crying, watching her, I was watching her crying, and I had to stop, but in the beginning I would comfort her, and she got pissed off. She got pissed off because I was telling her, sweetheart, you deserve better. She got pissed off at me. And she made me the enemy. And a lot of women will do that. They will allow themselves to believe this BS and hurt another woman who's there to protect them over an aspect of believing that they have a twin flame that's. It's all just freaking propaganda. It's all propaganda. All of it. All of it. All of it. It's all propaganda. It's, strengthen your will, people. Strengthen your will. That's it. I was supposed to close this video like 5 minutes ago. Strengthen your will. The answers are all within you. Work on your bloody selves. Work with your inner guidance, your intuition. Strengthen it. Do not be blinded by romantic love, because love is not. If you're not practicing unconditional love towards yourself regularly, hell no, do you have a twin flame. Hell no, would you allow another man to rape you. Okay? Now, in my position, that was beyond out the question for me because I was little, okay? And a lot of it was forced upon me, okay? I went years of being celibate. Years and years. And that was when I was attacked. I was attacked by a group of Zionists. I'm talking about fanatical, man. Zionists, fanatical Christians, and fanatical Muslims, man. Groups. And these guys, like. And they knew so well, and that's why they did what they did. Alright? That's why they did what they did. Now they're freaking suffering. They are suffering, but they did it to themselves. Okay? They did it to themselves. Because according to the laws, when you rape a child, when you rape a woman against her will, I'm going to leave it to another video for that. Okay, I'm going to leave it to another video. I got to end this. I'm going to wish you guys a good night. I've already uploaded like 3 videos today. 2 of them are readings. This one is the last one. The axis mundi shifted again. People got to talk about twin flames. All right. Good night.